Muscle car sounds and exhaust compilation. Look, I'm not the biggest car guy in the world, but I can appreciate a nice sounding engine. And I don't really know if they do it better than muscle cars, especially American muscle cars. So let's go ahead and listen, and maybe we'll try to do a little bit of a rating to see which one's the best. But let's go ahead and do this. Where are we starting off? We're going to be starting off with a 1964 Chevrolet Corvette. Oh my God, look at that car. That is a beauty though. From 1964? Has he revved up yet? Oh. Oh. That's clean though. A Plymouth GTX. Dude, that does sound very different to the first one though. I like it. I do like it, but I kind of feel like I'd be slightly concerned that maybe my car is on the verge of breaking down. Yeah, slightly. I think I would be. Oh, that's a beauty. Look at the color on that. Ford Mustang. Oi, 1967. Go on, let's hear it. That was it? That one is more of like a subtle beauty, if you know what I mean. It's not too loud. It's like a husky voice almost, you know, just... I like it though. I like it. I like it. I love the color as well. Dodge Charger. Power. This is power. Dude, that is good stuff right there. That is good stuff. A Shelby Cobra, 1965. Oh, that is the best one so far, I think. That is a beautiful car as well. Gorgeous. I would love to be at a red light. You know, I pull up and then I just do that before taking off, while I'm looking forward for maximum aura. Beautiful. Chevrolet Impala. Oh. I was on the verge of being like, you know what? I don't know, bro. But then they finished strong. Holy. A Mercury Cougar. Beautiful color as well on this one. Very gorgeous. Dude, the standards are being raised. Chevrolet pickup. 1954. Dude, I will say one thing though. These designers were ahead of their time. These cars look a lot more unique than some of the cars we get today. You know what I'm saying? So they're even ahead of today's standards in a way. This is a beautiful car. Chevrolet pickup. Has style and sauce and substance and swag. Oh. It's interesting how this is still considered a muscle car as well. What defines a muscle car? What makes a muscle car a muscle car? Nice. Like, I would typically assume just by design alone that this is a muscle car, but is this something based on like the engine? Perhaps it is, and the power that produces to make it a muscle car. Oh. That's it, idle? Oh, a Shelby Cobra, beauty. That's a beauty, a beauty. Simply. Oh, that is nice. Was the other one that I really like, was that also a Shelby Cobra? I'm not sure. Hold on. I think it was the Charger. Hold on a second. Let me just come back to this. It was a Cobra again. Shelby's are my favorite so far. Easily. Shelby Cobras are my favorite so far. It's just powerful, you know? Look at that. Hitting the low notes very well. 2018 Dodge Demon. What do we got modern times? Let's hear it. Is that it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And I don't knock anyone who likes this car, but comparing it to the other ones, listen to this. Come on, man. It sounds like a bad cough, you know? That's what it sounds like. Man, get out of here. I'm kidding. A Chevrolet Camaro. Camaro. I don't know. Relatively similar to the previous. What year was this? 1969. Subtle power, you know? How do you say that? Buick? Is it Buick? Buick GS California? Buick? Nutch. Buick? Who named this? That is nice though. Nice. Chevrolet. Oh, I did not see that comment. That is sexy, bro. Whoa. This just might take the cake. It might. Just one more time. I apologize. I need to hear this beauty. Oh my God. That right there. That's a head turner, bro. That's a beautiful car. Ford Mustang. Come on, give it to me. Oh my God. Jesus. That's a lovely car. Chevrolet Corvette. That's a nice idle sound. That I really like that. Ooh, that baby got power, bro. Holy crap! I really like how it sounds idle. It's like a cat, not a cat. It's like a lion growling at you. You know, one of the cat. Like the animals of the cat family is what I'm trying to get at. Maybe a lion, yes, or a tiger. It's like rah. Listen to this. You know? It's growling in your face, dog. Look at this. A Ford Street Rod. A Plymouth Roadrunner. I was gonna say it sounds like popcorn, but I don't think so. Because it's not, right? Not the best, but I can still appreciate it. Chevrolet Malibu. 1967. A nice subtle idle sound. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. You know, it's not too loud, not too much in your face, but it delivers Yeah, I like it. The pickup once again, 1941. That's a beautiful though. Ooh. Wasn't expecting that. That's nice. It sounds slightly different to the first, I believe. A Ford pickup. What's the other one we had? This is a street rod, actually. This was the other pickup. Come on. Oh, I like the first one too. It's the same year, I believe. No, it's not. This was 1948. Let us return to where we once were. And this one is 1941. I like it. I like both of them. Beautiful. A Ford Torino Talladega. Nice, nice, nice. I will say this probably would piss off a lot of neighbors though. It seems like the type of car to do this. You know, you know what I'm saying? But it is a beautiful car, nevertheless. All of them muscle cars. Chevrolet Nova. I like the beat. I like the beat. I like the rhythm and rhyme that is going on with this engine. It's like drums. I like it. I like everything about it. A Dodge Super B, 1971. Dude, cars used to have style, man. 70s. Look at that. Beautiful. Ford Mustang GT 500. Wow. Oh, subtle. Beautiful. Chevrolet. Again, another one. I think it's a different year, though. It's nice. Pontiac Trans AM. I don't think we've seen, no, we might have seen a Pontiac, but this looks very vintage. I think the color as well. Nice. Hold on. Nice, nice. Look at this Chevrolet Bel Air. Seems more like the luxury end type of vehicle within this muscle car category. Seems like it. Chevrolet has been pretty consistent. I like the sound. Oh my god, bro. That is gorgeous. That is really good. And I love these ones. What was the name again? A Shelby Cobra. 1965 this time. Come on, bro. These have easily been my favorite so far. The Shelby Cobras. From the design as well, the way it looks, you know what I mean? And then the engine. The funny thing about the way this sounds, it sounds more powerful than what the car looks like, if that makes sense. So it kind of over delivers, because you have other cars that look like beasts. You know, like the typical Ford Mustang or Mustang looking vehicle, right? Which maybe I could say is something like da-da-da. Just a second, please, sir. Like, you know, maybe this is a typical looking, you would expect the sound. Oh, this is the most replayed. You would expect the sound that this car here, the Shelby, was making to be coming out of that. You know? And I believe it does, but this is just more of a surprise. The power. It's amazing. Ford Mustang. I don't know my cars like that, so my language might be incorrect from what I'm referring to. Definitely. I would say the Shelby, I would expect the noise the Shelby is making to be coming out a car that looks more like this. You know what I mean? Let's just run it back with the Shelby real quick. It's more bassy. I think you understand what I mean. It's more bassy. This sounds a bit like, it's like stuttering a bit, you know, just, but it's still very good, of course. It's more like, I don't know how to describe it. Ford F100. Oh, super subtle. Look at this. A Mercury convertible. Wow. What a design. So that's the trunk, isn't it? I believe. Why is it so big? I mean, I guess you can just fit more things in there. So I'm trying to work out if the engine is in the back or the front, but I don't know. Maybe they just want a bigger trunk, you know. Is it a 4-seater, perhaps? I'm not sure. Look at that. A Ford Street Rod. Looks like a British taxi from the back. That was a pleasant surprise. Look at that. That looks modern. And a bit boring. I mean, we're comparing it against the cars we've seen previously, but this does look modern and pretty boring. But again, I'm not knocking anyone who has this car, but if we're comparing it to the other ones, perhaps you yourself might admit that the previous saucy, stylish vehicles that we've seen kind of dwarf this. But nevertheless, let's hear what the Ford Mustang Bullet has to say. Come on, Bullet, prove me wrong. Come on. Yo, that's nice. That's nice. That is nice. Super Sport Chevrolet 1967. Power. Absolute power. A Cadillac DeVille 1976. I like it, man. I like it. I like the tail lights. Ugh. It sounds like it's just about to break down. The idle sound is very quiet though, which is could be pleasant. Not too. Okay. Look at this, man. This is nice. Just the style. It has aura. Oh my god, look at that bad boy. This is certainly more modern as well. 2001, but that is nice. That is nice. Oh. Beauty. 67 Ford Mustang GT500. Have we not had a GT500? I don't believe so, but this is nice though. Okay, GT500. I see you, bro. I see you. Oh my. I think this one might have the most amount of aura so far. Yes, that's the word I'm using, aura. I believe so. Just from the sound, it has, what would I say? How do I describe this so elegantly and beautifully? How can one? I feel like it has more range within the noises that it makes. You know, the engine has more tones to hit, if that makes sense. The other ones have been relatively consistent. They were brum brum. This one's like brum 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 brum. You know what I mean? Listen to this. Don DeMarco, Shelby Cobra, one of my babies. This is fantastic comparing these two back to back because I've really been enjoying listening to the Shelby Cobras. So, oh my goodness, consistency at its finest. But I will honestly say that this Ford Mustang GT500 is the best that I've heard thus far. Oh my. It makes me step back. Like, I'm not even choosing to step back, you know? It's just automatic. Come on, Shelby. It's bassy, you know what I mean? Consistent bassy. Chevrolet Camaro. I like the idle sound. It's alright, it was alright. Dodge Charger from the 70s. Sounds like it's gonna burst, mate. Come on. Dude, that bass sounds like it's gonna pop, mate. Even like the sound after it, I think I would be a bit scared. Chevrolet Corvette, 1968. Look at that design. Look at the exhaust just popping off. Decent, decent. Dodge Charger. Nice. Nice. A Ford Sunliner. Nice. 1964. This seems like a common car that around the time period, it seems like it would be a common car for its time period. It looks like, I think these are typically the ones I see in films around this time. You know, the family has got one of these. The missus is driving around in one of these cars. I've seen this. I've seen this. I've consumed enough American media. Ford Sunliner. Very nice. Oh my god. Very nice. Pontiac GTO. Come on. Oh, okay. That was pretty good. What's this bad boy? A Dodge Dart 1971. Sounds like it's gonna go off. Come on. Deliver, please. That was nice. Pontiac Lemons. What you got for me, dog? Pontiac Lemons. Oh my gosh. That's actually pretty good. Look at the Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo. I like the idle sound. Nice. This one. Look at the style in this car. Look at the lights, the tail lights, man. The rear lights. It's just very nice. The color scheme as well looks like it's from his time. Beautiful. The rims as well. Dodge Challenger. Dodge makes some really nice looking cars as well. The sound. Beautiful. Ford Mustang Bullet. 1968 this time. That sounds like it's gonna be a banger. Go on. Oh jeez, they finish off strong. Look, final thoughts. All these cars sound actually really, really good. Phenomenal. My goodness, I didn't even know it was like this. You know what I mean? What a muscle car sounds. Gorgeous, man. Gorgeous. And the one that I would have, there's so many here. Can I even recall what it was? It was before the Shelby, wasn't it? It was this right here. This, is it a Ford Mustang? The Ford Mustang GT500 is beautiful. Can I just listen to this once again, please? For the splendor of my ears. Oh, yeah. It's just as good as I remember it. Fantastic. I mean, I would actually love to own one of these cars one day. But I am slightly considerate in regards to how much noise they would make. So maybe slightly reluctant based on that. But very beautiful, distinct cars. and to have these in a collection, I think would be absolutely fantastic. What a beautiful car. That was actually very cool. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I did, but I did. But yeah, shout out to the muscle car owners. I can see the appeal from design to sound. It's absolutely brilliant, breathtaking, if you would. I can only imagine that it would sound even better if we're in person listening to this. But that was great. But anyway, guys, we'll leave it there. If you enjoyed, do consider liking and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one, my friends. Take it easy and peace.